Right here is construction for roundabout. First ever construction on 68th Street and McKellips since 1974. It's Tempe, Arizona. That's right, Tempe, Arizona. To all the construction they're doing, they're ripping the shit out of the ground, whatever. This right here used to be a light. Right now I'm facing west as I cross, but I'm recording 68th Street or College. I call it College, so I call it 68th. Phoenix Zoo's on the other side of those mountains right there. As you can see, these cool little walk-through things. Right here takes you down. Let's see what we got. Here we go. See, they're digging all this shit up. This right here is 68th Street, otherwise known as McKellips Road. Now, they also made this dope. Oh yeah, check this out. This thing right here, they all have the exact same key. There's no key. You can literally buy a 5-pack of this keys, the keys that run these things. Amazon for like 15 bucks. Of course, only for the people that would ever need to ride those things or drive them. You see those close all the way down there. Here. Got this going. They want us to go that way, but guess what, guys? We're gonna break that. Oh, we'll go this way. So what the plan is they're trying to do up there is make the center area a part of, well, they're trying to make it so you can, all the water gets caught up there and travels down here. And then sits in that, basically feeds or waters all those plants. It's like a water catch basin. I don't know what the hell they called it. I'm not good at that stuff, but that's what I heard. Or the city meeting minutes say. Anyway, so we will see. Only time will tell, right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, this is probably boring as hell, but it's kind of crazy because when you think about it, this road hasn't been walked on in dirt for shit, I don't know. This was paved in like the 70s. Used to be a dirt road, single lane. So the plan too is they're also gonna create green space because they gonna plant plants here. When the sidewalk was already this wide from the beginning, and now they want to like, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I mean, it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense in the grand scheme of things, I don't believe, because it is just a roundabout. There was literally a street light here, street light there, street light on the other side, one right there. So I guess I can't get my chat window open for some reason to see if you guys are commenting. You are, because if you were, that's awesome. Thank you for that, but I won't be able to see it due to, actually, yes, I can. Never mind. So this dirt is more dirt that I'm walking on. Obviously this is dirt. Anyway, this is kind of dope. What they did over here is they kind of made like this, reminds me of like some friggin' old school ICP music video, Halls of Illusions. Right now, we're going to check this, check the comments. Under the construction, do not trespass. This is kind of dope. So, this is all for this dumb, not dumb, but just, I don't know. I think it's a waste of money. So they were gonna do they're actually gonna put one down there. Where the hell down there on 68th Street in Curry? But it costs too much money. But the funds they allocated, they're like, you know what, screw it. Let's throw it to the one they're gonna put right there. Well, turns out there's still more money that they need. Even though that wasn't like the few 3 million, and now this one's up to 5 million, but they're still gonna have to cut corners because of lack of funds. It's kind of like this whole Papago Park, guys. This guy is a preserve. In 1933, the state of Arizona deemed this a cactus refuge or something like that. They bring cactuses over, like the big ones, the swirl cactus. They'd bring them over here, and they would use them. This was like where they were kept, basically they just kept them here because nobody messed with them, and that was like the law. This wasn't even a park yet. It was just more like a preserve refuge for swirl cactus. Then they turned it into Papago Park, which actually was part of the Crosscut Canal Park, which the Phoenix Zoo on the other side of that mountain did not exist yet. This is where McKellips Road ends, actually, down here. But yeah, I'll take you guys back this way. See something else weird that they're trying to do. But either way, that money for this, they didn't have enough money to do this down at apparently Curry and 68th Street's worse, such a deadly intersection. They're gonna put a roundabout there, which we all know all these crashes that are happening down there are people that are driving crazy. Yeah. Oh man, Chill Ducky too. If you want to donate 500, that'd be awesome, but totally up to you. You don't have to. In fact, you guys don't really have to donate anything. This is just, I appreciate you guys even watching this. This is a late night afterthought of live streaming, and probably the most I've ever expressed my feelings about something on a live stream ever. So appreciate you guys even watching. But yeah, it's an interesting area where, you know, I don't understand how one day it's like the city of Phoenix, city of Tempe decides to just do this, and that would be an on-call situation. Either way, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. There's a truck here. There we go. Hello, Chill Ducky too. And let's see. Here comes a car. Here's another thing about this. People don't stop. You think they would stop, but they don't. This guy probably will. The guy's cool. The guy's one of the few. I almost got taken out by a vehicle the other day. Like everybody else that walks in the street at night. But look how dark this is. Stop sign should have a minimum height of 6 feet. You guys see that stop sign over there? It's like 3 feet off the ground. It's literally its height. It's the only stop sign you guys see here. There used to be a sign over there that said, stop sign ahead, right? Well, let me show you where that's at. If you were a car, you know what? Fuck this. I'll give you guys the perspective of what it would look like if you were a car heading this way through all this traffic. Now, keep in mind, they just now put that up. They just now put up the barricades or whatever. Here we go. It's up here. So basically, that sign up there you're seeing says stop sign ahead, I believe. That's the only one. There's a car behind me. Let's get over this side of the road. So if you were coming down this road, dope Corvette, but cars like that are always racing around here, and that's kind of what caused this. Well, they say it's also traffic calming. It's just a reason to friggin' drift it or to whip the ass end of your car. And I don't know. That's what I would personally do if I was younger. New traffic pattern ahead. And then oh, there is a stop sign ahead. So let's just kind of put that back with all these bushes, especially when it rains. This bush kind of falls over it. Either way, everybody should know what that means. I don't care what country you're from, what language you speak, everybody knows what that is. Notice these vehicles going by, they're not going to come to a complete stop. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you. Watch this. He did. Oh my god, that's like the first car yet. That is actually insane. I'm willing to bet money next car will not stop at that light. So then, anyway, stop sign ahead, right? You're going. You're traveling right here in this lane. You're a car. Okay, we're gonna act like we're a car for a second. This is really dumb. Especially when there's only one person doing this. Car's right back there. Okay, one car. Car without headlights. That's what we'll say I am. Going, right? Boom, stop sign, okay. Look how low that thing is. It's got the most pussy ass friggin' light thing on it out of all of them. And that's it. Look how low that is. It's like 3 feet off the ground. So that's not my standard, at least from what I've read. I could be wrong. They get 1, 2 that says stop right here. They're not gonna stop. The only ones that stop are city buses. Yeah. Vroom vroom is right. Caden in the deck. Which reminds me, I'm gonna head home and play some Call of Duty. That's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Now I'm gonna head home, so we're gonna see where I lived, even though I just kind of gave it away. Alright guys, thank you for watching this. If you liked it, feel free to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thanks guys, have a great evening, and happy Turkey Day.